Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk. You know, sometimes they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. When you have your girl, you don't treat her right, somebody else will. You have your man, you don't treat him right, somebody else will. You have an employee, you're not treating him right, somebody else will. The Miami Dolphins, right now, they are in a tough spot, right? Mike McDaniel record, abysmal record, 28 and 28. Well, overall record is 28 wins, 26 losses in the regular season, and 0 and 2 in the playoffs. So total for he's 28 and 28 with the two playoff losses. He signed a contract extension from 2024 to 2028, $4.5 million per year. He's being paid. You look at Mike McDaniel, 2022, record of 9 and 8, lost in the wild card. 2023, big season. Had to receive everything. Tua couldn't stay healthy, but 11 and 6, lost in the wild card. 2024, last year, 8 and 9, missed the playoff. And 2025, right now, you see where they are. They're 0 and 3. And through week 3, fans are calling for him to be fired. Stephen Ross, the owner of the Miami Dolphins, of course, was working allegedly. Let me say allegedly was working with McDaniel's team, camp agent, whatever, to find a way to work out a deal because again they didn't want to fire him. Firing him, they had to pay him that money, and they still paying other coaches, right? They were trying to work out a deal to let him out of his contract, to negotiate instead of paying the $4.5 million, to pay him $1.2 million. Until the Cleveland Brown head coach, the Cleveland Brown organization have called the Miami Dolphins asking the availability of Mike McDaniel. Now, some people are saying this one might be orchestrated by the agent of McDaniel to prop some stuff for him to make sure that that he doesn't get fired, because when the Dolphins talking about the negotiation, all that stuff, they're trying to get the most money out they could get possible. So even after the loss, they're 0 and 3. They were working, allegedly, the Miami Dolphins were working with Stephen Ross and his team, allegedly was working out a deal with Josh McDaniel and his camp for $1.2 million to buy him out, to get him out of so he could get out of the country. So essentially he'll be like a free agent. Instead of saying firing him, but they say, hey, we're parting ways. Similar to when Bill Belichick was fired. Bill Belichick was fired then by the Patriots, but Robert Kraft said, hey, we parted ways. His camp, just to make him, to help him out. But the Cleveland Brown threw a monkey wrench, and the Dolphins, the Dolphins were, they're working out that deal to part ways, right? Fire him, but part ways, like he allegedly. But the ownership, Jimmy Haslam, called Stephen Ross, asking what is the availability of Mike McDaniel. Allegedly, Stephen Ross said to Jim Haslam, hey, what do you mean? Are you trying to hire him? He said, hey, if he's available, we want him. Stefanski is getting fired, man. With all the disasters going on in Cleveland, the whole situation with Shurda Sanders, they want him out. Fans want him out. Everybody want him out. This the same way right now. You see, you look at Disney. They're boycotting Disney right now. Disney just lost $4.88 billion because people decided to boycott with everything that's going on because they suspend Jimmy Kimmel. People are not happy with that. So the fans are also in Cleveland. They're saying, wait a minute, we're not trying to come to the games. This is, you got Joe Flacco or whatever. Yeah, you won today. But they tired of this. But the Cleveland Brown, Jimmy Haslam threw a monkey wrench, and if Miami Dolphin fans are pissed off. From what they were looking at, the season ticket holders, they heard, hey, McDaniel was going to be fired. We're working out a deal, allegedly. And to find out, it's not happening. They threw a monkey wrench, man. Anyway, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Peace out.